Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel Excel Chapter 3 Cumulative Blood Pressure Monetizing. I will guide you through this video step by step, making it easy for you to follow, and you can done your assignment by watching this video. If you want to do this assignment from me and if you want to do this complete course from me, you can contact me on my WhatsApp link and email. My WhatsApp link is given in the description. You can click on my WhatsApp link and directly come on my WhatsApp chat. My WhatsApp and email both are given in the description and shown on my bottom of the laptop screen. So we will download material. Click on download all files button. All files will be downloaded on our PC download folder. We will go to PC download folder. First we will open our instruction file. Click on enable editing button. So title of assignment Exp22 Excel Chapter 3 Cumulative Patient. This is the title of assignment. Okay. If you want to do this complete course from me, you can contact me on my WhatsApp and email. I can do all online courses: MyLab Accounting, MyLab Finance, MyLab Excel, MyLab Word, MyLab PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Access, Microsoft PowerPoint, MyLab Math, MyLab Accounting, Finance, Java, C++, Python, Nursing, Medical, Web Development, and many more online courses. You can contact me on my WhatsApp link and email. Okay. So moving on, question number 1. First we will select this complete instruction and increase the font size of this instruction for a proper view in my video. Okay. Question number 1 is that start Excel, download and open the file name Exp22 Excel Chapter 3 Cumulative Patient. Grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of file name. Basically in this question we will have to download Excel workbook from Pearson IT Lab dashboard portal. I have also downloaded this file. I am going to opening my Excel workbook which I have downloaded from Pearson portal. Click on enable editing button. So we will move on question number 2. Question number 2 is that weekly blood pressure reading have been entered for a sample patient. You want to create a clustered column chart to compare the reading for the month. After you create to chart, you will move it to a chart sheet that will be used to contain several charts for easy references. Create a cluster column chart using the range A2 to C7 on the April worksheet. Move the chart to cell A1 in the chart sheet. First we will select this range A2 to C7. A2 to C7. Okay, we will select this range. This range will be selected. So create a cluster column chart. We will create a cluster column chart. Go to the insert tab in the charts group. Click on cluster column chart. Go to the alt chart. We will go to the cluster column chart and select cluster column chart. Click on OK button. You can see cluster column chart is inserted now. Created. Move the chart to A1 in the chart sheet. So we will move our chart. We will go to the chart design tab in the location group. Click on move chart. Move chart to a new move the chart to cell A1 in the chart sheet. We will click on chart sheet. Okay, we will click on new sheet and chart sheet, cell A1 in the chart sheet. We will cut and paste in cell A1. Okay, on chart sheet. So we will moving on to the next question. Next question is question number 3. The chart needs a descriptive, easy to read title. Change the chart title to blood pressure reading in April and bold the title. Simply we will change the chart title blood pressure reading in April. We will go to our Excel workbook, click on chart title button. We will remove this and then enter new chart title is blood pressure reading in April and press enter. The chart title will be added. So we will select this chart title and bold it. In the font group apply bold. So we will moving on question number 4. In question number 4, you realize The chart might be easier to read as a bar chart. Change the chart type to cluster bar. Simply in this question we will change the chart type to a cluster bar. We will go to the click on this chart, go to the chart design tab. In the types group click on change chart type button. So we will select cluster bar, go to the bar chart and we will select cluster bar chart. Okay, you can see I have changed the chart type to a cluster bar. So we will moving on question number 5. In question number 5, you will increase the chart size to make it easier to read on our display screen. Set 4 inches height. Okay, you will increase the chart size to make it easier. Okay, chart size height is 4 inches. We will click on this chart, go to the format tab. In this size group, the height of chart is 4 inches. Set on 4 inches. Okay. So we will moving on question number 6. In question number 6, you want to remove the additional dates displayed on the category axis. Select the dates on the axis and display the format axis task pane in the axis options category. Select text axis to remove extra dates from the chart. Okay, select the dates on the axis and display the format axis task pane. We will select this date, right click on this dates, click on format axis. Okay, click on format axis. In the axis option category, select text. Select text axis to remove the extra date from the chart. Okay, we will select text axis and then we will remove extra date from the chart. This is so good. You can see I have done 6 questions of this assignment so far. So we will moving on question number 7. You want to arrange the dates with the oldest date at the top. Display the dates in reverse order on the category axis so that for 1 2024 is at the top of the vertical axis. Display the dates in reverse order on the category axis. We will select this date, right click on this date, click on format axis and then we will click on reverse in order, category in reverse order. We will click on this checkbox and remove close this. Okay, so we will move on question number 8. In question number 8, next you will create a line chart depicting the heart rate reading for the month. This chart will help the patient see trend over time. Create a line chart using the range A3 to A7, A3 to A7 and D3 to D7 on the April worksheet. Move the line chart to start in cell AI1 in the chart sheet. Okay, basically in this question we will create a line chart using the range A3 to A7. We will select this range first. Go to the April worksheet, we will select this range, press Ctrl, we will select this range and press Ctrl, and so we will select the second range D3 to D7, D3 to D7, press Ctrl and select second range. Both ranges are selected right now, so we will go to the Insert tab. In the charts group, open charts launcher box. We will go to the line chart. We will select this line chart. So the line chart will be inserted using this, created using this two ranges. Move the line chart to start and cell I1 in the chart sheet. Okay, we will go to the chart design tab. In the location group, click on move chart, click on chart sheet, select chart sheet, click on OK. We will cut this chart and paste in cell I1. Cut and paste in cell I1 on chart sheet I1. OK. This chart is move on cell I1 in the chart sheet. So we will moving on. Next question is question number 9. In question number 9, you decide to adjust the size of the line chart. You decide to adjust the size of the line chart. Set 3.5 inches height and 5 inches width. Set 3.5 inches height and 5 inches width. We will select this, click on this chart, go to the format tab. In the size group, okay, 3.5 inches and then 3.5 height and 5 inch width. So the width of chart is 5 inches, also on 5 inches. So we will moving on. Next question is question number 10. In question number 10, change the line chart title to heart rates in April and bold the title. We will select this title, go to the our chart. We will click on chart title. We will enter chart title is heart rates in April. We will select this title and go to the home tab. In the phone group, apply bold on this title. Okay, this title is bolded now. So we will move on. Next question is question number 10, 11. Select the dates and select text axis to remove the extra date from the line chart. So we will select this date, right click on this date, click on format axis. So we will click on format axis and click on text axis, and we will remove extra date from the charts. So we will moving on. Question number 12. You will change the font color for the axis to make the chart easier to read. Apply black text one font color to the value axis and to the category axis on the line chart. Okay, apply black text one color, black text from one font color to the value axis. We will select this value axis. Go to the home tab in the font group. In the font color, we will apply black text one font color. So we will select the category axis for line chart and we will apply black text font color. Okay, here is the black text font color. In the font group, click on black text font color. So we'll close the task pane. Okay, I have done 12 question right now, so I'm going to do question number 13. Now you want to apply a gradient fill color to the plot area to soften the image. Apply light gradient accent 1 gradient fill color to the plot area on the line chart. Apply light gradient accent 1 gradient fill color to the plot area on the line chart. Right click on this plot area, click on format plot area. So we will go to the fill color. In this gradient fill color, we will apply light gradient accent 1 fill color. Okay, we will apply this color. We will close the format panes. Okay, so question number 14 is that data labels provide exact details. In this case, adding data label will provide exact heart rates. Add data labels in the above position on the line chart. We will add a data label in the above position on the line chart. We will click on chart element button. Click on chart element button and go to the data labels, and we will data label. Click on data labels, data label above position. Okay, so this is so good. I have just show you. I have done 14 question right now. I'm going to do question number 15. The question number 15 is that the April worksheet contain a range that identifies how many times in the month the patient has normal and high blood pressure. You decide a pie chart will help the patient visualize the data better. Create a 2D pie chart using the range F3 to F4 and H3 to H4 in the April worksheet. Move the chart to a start in cell 2822 in the chart sheet. Basically, in this question, we will create a 2D pie chart using this range. The first range is F3 to F4. We will go to our Excel workbook in the April worksheet. In the April worksheet, okay, we will select this range F4 to F4, F3 to F4 and H3 to H4. So we will select the second ranges H3 to H4, H3 to H4. Press Ctrl and select second range. We will, you can see I have selected these two ranges. So create a 2D pie chart. Go to the insert tab in the charts group. Go to pie chart. Go to pie chart. Select 2D pie chart. Click on OK. You can see 2D pie chart is created now. So move the chart to start at cell A22 in the chart sheet. We will go to the location group. So we will go to the location group, click on move chart to a chart sheet, and we will cut this chart in the clipboard group. Select this chart and clipboard group, click on cut button, and we will paste this chart in cell A22 in the chart sheet. Okay, So change the chart title to percentage of normal and high blood pressure and apply black text on font color to the title. We will change the chart title. We will click on chart title and we will change the chart title to percentage of normal and high blood pressure and apply black text on font color to the title. We will go to the home tab in the font group. We will apply black text on font color. Okay, I have done 80 to 90% of this.